I'm back just for a little bit. I made it in. Anyway. Just didn't fix my color or nothing. Welcome to the Crimeycade. I am the mad conservative crime fighter back. And welcome Tracy, welcome DJ Pixel, Jolt, Claudio, all popped in. Norbert Vale also popped in. Pancreas has popped in. Well, it's been a bit, hasn't it? Been a few weeks since I've streamed because I've been busy on Thursday night. And it's not gotten any better. But I'll tell you how things have gone the last couple of weeks. I decided, because of all that's going on, and I don't know where to go look for a guest right now. I decided, don't do a guest. Just do a live, just do a chat. I'll just bring somebody in that is a regular and to talk about certain particular things, but just talk about what's been going on the last few weeks because there's a lot to talk about. It just seems that way. And there's still a lot to come in the next 2 weeks. Now I gotta turn the comments off again because I should have turned that on while the countdown was going on. Anyway, Crimeycade podcast is on Facebook and Twitch, facebook.com/Crimeycade and twitch.tv/rap_sheet. Past episodes on tiny.cc/PWCI. Tekken Tag Tournament is in the books. Should I really? Actually, I shouldn't lead off with this because this came first. We'll go this first. Last Saturday was the Missouri Game Con, and last week I was doing a lot, trying to go through stuff, do some testing, get what I needed to sell together to take to Manchester, Missouri for the Missouri Game Con. And by the way, so I gotta do something with it. I gotta do something on the guest thing front. I'm gonna take a page out of Cody Silva's. I'm gonna do what Cody Silva's been doing. He set up a forum for people to sign up to be on the podcast. So looks like I'm going to do the same thing. But I've been busy, so I haven't gotten around to that little fact yet. It's been a struggle. I've been working like a madman the last few weeks. The only reprieve I get, supposedly, is in the office. The office? Why? The office, of all places. Yeah, my workplace. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, that sucked. That sucked. But anyway, worked like a madman all week, going through my stuff, getting it all together. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had the harebrained idea of doing a live stream from the convention floor, which I did do. It was a simple matter of testing the computer, the laptop, and then trying to find a microphone to use with a cord. I tried to find something for wireless, and I was like, I had nothing. Look online for a wireless microphone that was relatively inexpensive, and there wasn't anything other than for smartphones. And you know those little party microphones with Bluetooth capability? I had one of those and it wouldn't connect with my computer at all. And it sounds just all janky. I mean, I have a wireless headset, this, and I took this off and plugged a cord, a long cord into it. Unfortunately, the ones I had, and they were new, never used, and they had shorts in them. So if I angled the cord the wrong way, the sound cut out. And it seemed to happen late in the day. Ugh. So I live streamed for about 4 hours. Missouri Game Con was busy as heck. A lot of traffic. I didn't get to stream until about 1 in the afternoon, thereabouts, or after that, because there's so much foot traffic. The other matter is, I couldn't walk around the convention floor either, but getting a little ahead of myself. And I'm going to full screen myself here because, the reason why I haven't done a podcast last couple of weeks, scheduling for one, and because I had to do other things on Thursday. Last Thursday, I made a trek all the way to Amboy, Illinois. I had to take the afternoon off and drive up there with cameras in tow to film a festival show at the 4-H Festival in Amboy, or Lee County, Illinois. That was like a nearly 3-hour drive up just to film a festival show. Attendance was okay. It was hot. Well, it was warm. It wasn't as hot as usual, but it was still warm. It was one of the cooler days of the month. So I got up there, filmed, and then drove back. Jeez. Didn't get home till about, 11-ish, 11 o'clock. So that's one day lost. Preparing for the Missouri Game Con, although I did work on the laptop in the hour beforehand. And when will I be back doing the podcast? It will be after anniversary. The next 2 weeks, the night before going up to Galvin Ghost Arcade August 6th, I'm not going to do a podcast, I don't think. I'm going to be packing up and driving up to Chicago Friday morning. Then the 13th, obviously, is anniversary day, where New Gamer of the Year will be crowned. I'll be interacting with one Forrester Wires, Carl DeLinden. So that will be going on that day. So I won't be back doing podcasts until August the 20th at the earliest. Now, I will say, and thanks for the cash in, the Sonic Level Complete by DJ Pixel. I know you can't hear it because it plays through Stream Labs, but I can do this, I think. I wonder if I can. No, I can't. Oh, well. Anyway, he played the Sonic Level Complete sound effect. Anyway. So, Friday. No, actually, no. Friday was pack up. Put everything in the vehicle, pack as many things in there. I know, Norbert, it'll be a bit before I continue, or before I get to you on this. I see. Load up after work, and I didn't finish until, gosh, I needed to get to bed early. So it took a couple hours to cram everything in my Prius. 2 countercades. And, a giant tote. It fits across. It's got wheels on it. The bulk of my stuff for sale was in it. I also had, laptop bugs I gave away. The ones I had left because the state throws them out like the regular garbage, even though they're in great condition. Didn't get to bed until like a little after like 11 o'clock. I wanted to get to bed by at least 10 o'clock, which I had been operating under a sleep deficit because I can't seem to get to bed sooner than 12:30 a.m. lately. I hope I get to bed a little earlier tonight, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Because after this podcast, I'm going to be playing the MAME 68, MAME Gaming League 68, because some new games got added. Some new games got added. New games got added, so I'll be playing those after this podcast. Got up at 5:30 in the morning. Actually, I can throw this back up here now because I don't have the PowerPoint up. 5:30 in the morning, drive down to St. Louis. It is pouring cats and dogs, not literally, but gully washer, heavy rain, going down the interstate, which slowed my speed down considerably trying to get down there because the place opened about, 7:30 a.m. in the morning for vendors to set up. Now, vendors had a chance to set up last night, Friday night from 3 to 9, but wasn't worth me burning a tank of gas to go down there the night before to set up all my crap. I just didn't set up all my. So I get there about 8 o'clock, wheel my stuff in, get all the stuff I had for sale out on the table, or start getting it out. I also had to set up a backdrop with curtains and hang my banner. I got a new, I got something to hold the curtains, where I didn't have to go get the curtain rods from the storage unit, but I have personal ones to use to hang any curtains and banners and whatever else, or kind of a photo taking setup. Got all that set up. Barely got everything set up by 10 a.m., which is when VIPs open. So that opened up, and the traffic, of course, I didn't have a chance to walk around and look at anything hardly because I only had 2 hours, and it took a bit of time. Set up the multicades. I took my Mortal Kombat arcade one up down there, set that up too for free play. Managed to cram everything, and off it went. As a whole, I made a good chunk of change. I made enough money to cover the year pass of Calvin Ghost. So, I did buy stuff, to sell later. I did not sell everything. Brandy the Gamer Aimer claims that people are making a run on PS3 games. Well, I don't think that didn't happen for me. I still have a lot of PS3 games left and some PS4 games left. Plenty of them. So maybe it was a deal down in the state of Georgia at the GameCon down there, wherever it was, Southeast Game Exchange. Maybe that was a deal happening there, but it didn't happen in St. Louis, Missouri. So I have quite a bit of merch left over for next year. I mean, I also took some stuff that I've had since childhood, those LED electronic games that I haven't, it's been sitting in a box, haven't played in decades. Of course, I had to pull them out and test them to make sure they were working. I sold a few of those off. I had acquired some at auction as well. Some of the rarer stuff. I had a caveman by Tandy, which has been going for a nice chunk of change. And I did make money at that. Make some money at that. Shoot. Sold individual games, but sold some LED games. And Into the Day. No, Game & Watch. Nope, I didn't have that. Into the Day. People are playing my multicades and the Mortal Kombat. A couple of cosplayers were playing Katana and Melina. Came up, were playing the Mortal Kombat, and they asked if it was for sale. I intended to just bring it for free play. Now it was 5 o'clock. The first year I had it for sale, but nobody bought it. I ended up deciding to hang on, keep it, and not sell it. But I had the box. It did sat under the table. I mean, I put the game in the box to haul up there. They're asking to buy it. I caved and sold it to them. So I made some money on the Mortal Kombat Crimeycade Arcade 1-Up. So I don't have it now. So that is gone. And they will enjoy that that machine. Maybe I'll pick up another one down the road. And welcome, Jay Pinkman. Welcome in. Who is now on Twitch. And he's now on Twitch. You'll find him somewhere. Off the top of my head. By the way, Nightbot has been suspended. I have suspended Nightbot. It was being a bad boy. It didn't like me doing my multi-emote. I typically drop my emote 5 in a row or what have you, and it decided to squawk at me for that. Well, Nightbot, you may work for so many different Twitch channels, but you crossed me, so you can't moderate tonight. As if it cared, but you know, if it cared. Anyway, didn't get home till like 11 o'clock that night. I was at 6 o'clock, had to tear down everything. It took an hour and a half. I was one of the last 5 vendors to leave. Last 5. Yeah, I'm not a slowpoke. But I had a lot to put up and take down, so including the set I had for the live stream. So, as speaking for the live stream, I posted some of those. I've snipped out the interviews that I did during the day at the Missouri Game Con. I've posted a couple of them on my Facebook page already. Let's put this back up here. I've already posted a few of them already, and I can't see my daggum. Go back over here. Go back over here. Some of them have been posted right here already, so sure to check those out. There's more left to come. All right. Now we get to this. So it was iffy as to whether I would make the trek up to Chicago after getting home at 11 o'clock. I'm dead tired. I'm like operating on a sleep deficit, and then 6 hours of sleep to go to St. Louis for this sale. Go to St. Louis for the Missouri Game Con. I obviously was in no mood to unload the car. I was intent. As soon as I got home, I was gonna go kind of get ready for bed, and then didn't get a hotel room. I was gonna make a decision as to whether I was gonna go or not Sunday morning. Get up at 9 o'clock, get dressed, get outside and start unloading the car, or get the car fully unloaded. I basically moved everything into my arcade room, the Crimeycade itself, in the garage. Got everything out of there in a decent amount of time. I had to pull the car out and kind of carefully remove some of the more bulkier items because, you know, it's not easy to get a, nearly 4 foot wide tote, or it's not 4 foot, 6 foot wide tote, or 5 foot wide tote out. The multicades had to come out too, and it was not easy to get those out. My new Prius has more room in terms of square inches, but it's a few inches shorter, or at least the ceiling is. I could not sit the multicades on top of the table. Can't lay the table inside the trunk and then the multicades on top. So I had to wrestle the table into the back seat somehow, or behind the seat. And it was not easy to get it back there, much less get it out. So I got everything out. Had breakfast, and it's like, okay, how do I feel? Will I make the trip up to Galloping Ghost Arcade to participate in Tekken Tag Tournament? Because I didn't have any practice hardly. I hadn't been able to practice at all. I decided, yes, I was going to go. I decided to go. Got some clothes in the bag, booked the hotel room, finished breakfast, got on the road by about 10:30-ish, I think. Drove up there. By the way, that weekend was hot as heck. Yes, all that rain fell, which made things worse because it made it even more humid, extremely humid, besides the high heat. It was miserable outside to be outside. Thankfully, it was the gym at the Mo Game Con was highly air conditioned, so I could wear the outfit that I did. Made it up there. I got some time to practice a little bit on the arcade machine. Noticed Pandora's Box, or Pandora's Palace. My score was taken. It wasn't posted on arcade yet. So I had to go prepare to play that game after Blade Wars. Got on Tekken Tag Tournament. There's this one player who was dominating everybody. in practice, I was trying to relearn or kind of just get used to executing certain moves again because I hadn't done it in a long time. It's like I couldn't beat this one gentleman. I got one round on him, but that was it. Tournament starts. You know what? Let's bring him in. I think we need to bring him in now. The tournament does start. I was after David Figueroa, but he pulled out last minute, which I've been chasing him for a while. And he wasn't going to. He pulled out of the tournament. Because he challenged me to best 7, and he's been pointing me ever since. So anyway, welcome in, Norbert Vale.
Hey, Steven, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm glad we get to start off, especially with this Bloody Wars tournament thing, because do I have a lot to say about it.
Well, let's recap what my performance was. It was not to my satisfaction.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. A lot of people felt the same way, and that's because, and I had tried to say this to JP for a while. I told JP on Discord, before you start that tournament, please make sure. Is that your phone ringing?
Yes, my telephone's ringing in the background. Okay. It's gonna go to.
Okay. Anyhow, I said this on Discord. I said, please, JP, please make sure before this tournament happens, please check the controls and make sure they work. And I think it just felt like dead ears.
Well, they were working supposedly before the tournament started, but as the time went on, it decided to not want to work as much.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of people were very frustrated with how that tournament played out. Not like I said, not because everyone had a bad day, but yeah, those controls were just janky, like super janky, and we had to get both JP and Waffles to try to fix those controllers every match.
Yeah, so because the joystick was on the player 2 player 2 side was sticking for some reason.
Yeah, even player 1 felt kind of janky too a little bit. Like I couldn't even maneuver as well as I should.
Yeah, and I was trying to do a running move with Nina where I just charge full speed and do the baseball slide or the drop kick, and it wouldn't fire after a while. And it's because that stick was sticking.
Right, like I couldn't do moves where I have to like double tap the stick as well, and it wouldn't register. So no, I get that. Like I said, a lot of people were very frustrated about it.
Yeah, and I lost to King Cam Blackman in the first round, which was big surprise to me. It's like, how did I lose?
Here's the thing about Brandon, and you should have realized this back in Tekken 3 a few years ago. He has a way to surprise people. That's the thing.
A lot of people
see, the thing is, a lot of people tend to underestimate him, but he will find a way to surprise you.
I will say this: Tekken 3 tournament, I finished in 3rd.
Right.
I didn't finish anywhere close to that this time around. I mean, Tekken 3 and that engine is more of my game than Mortal Kombat.
Well,
it didn't go my way.
I love Tekken 3 and I love Tekken Tag. But yeah, because like I said, I don't even know how I ended up getting 3rd in Tekken Tag, honestly. Because there were cases where I should have lost against Aiden, and there were cases I should have lost against Israel.
Yeah, I ended up losing to Israel, and that was when I noticed the stick was sticking, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And I was like, "Oh, wasn't thrilled."
Mm.
I mean, the only victory I got was against Ed Politic.
Yeah, you two, I'm not going to lie, you two put up one hell of a damn match.
That was when it was actually working better, the stick. But I don't know. Third match, it was just wasn't my day. And then I just after losing in the losers bracket, I fetched my camera and started. Why not? Actually, I did. I started working on Pandora's Palace because I had to take that score back from Andrew, which wasn't in an arcade, but I discovered, oh, there's a new scorecard, and oh, my score got beat. When did that happen? It was a Thursday, but they printed a card, but they didn't get it in an arcade. So I had to go grind, and I grinded pretty much all day Sunday, or all till close. Came within 2,000 points of surpassing the new mark, and I should have stood back and just jumped in these because I was that close. But like an idiot, I was trying to progress through the level and lose life. And the funny thing is, it happened the next day too. But I didn't have enough time to stand and jump enemies.
Oh, I have a lot to say about Monday because I was supposed to actually be at Galloping that day, but that was the same day that we had a tornado hit down by Bolingbrook. Because I was literally I was halfway to Galloping when that tornado hit, and I was like, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna go home now because
Okay, so there was an actual tornado touchdown in Bolingbrook.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear about that. I know that the severe storms were going on, and
yeah, we had
the power fluctuated at the arcade multiple times.
Yeah, we even had a tornado warning here in Joliet. I had to take my dog downstairs to the basement until the alarm went off, until it was done.
Yeah, I couldn't even see across the street. It's like I had to walk over there. I noticed how dark it was outside in the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And looked out the window. I was like, see how hard the rain was coming down.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to move machines around to get it away because they've had an issue with the roof in certain spots where it actually a couple of games got wet.
Oh, they had a roof leakage on Monday?
There is the Canton expansion, the front, they had to move a couple of games away from the windows because there's some sort of leak that's hitting those games. So they had to pull it out in the aisle away from the walls. And that's apparently been an issue for a while, and it hasn't been fixed.
I see.
I don't know. I hope they can I don't know if it's a hole in the wall, like there's a gap, a crack in the wall in front of the building, or if it's on the roof. Although it can't be on the roof because there's an apartment right above Canton. But I can't remember. I kind of forgot how that is laid out. There's the only second floor to Galloping Ghost Arcade is an apartment right over Canton. Right? If we get a second floor to the arcade, that's where it's going to start. But I don't know if they're going to use that space for that. I don't know.
I'm just thinking, where else can you really expand to? With all the space that they had, and they took over almost that entire section. Where else can you expand from that point, really, other than creating a whole second floor?
Well, the other option is a disjointed building. When I say disjointed, it's kind of like the same setup as Arcadia and McLean. 1, 2, 3 separate buildings. They're all in the same block, of course. You just can walk between the buildings and play. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, I see this. Sean Becky has reaction on. It wasn't picked up on YouTube.
Oh.
The Money Mister game was the last duel, and there was a power fluctuation while he was playing, and then the stream got knocked off the air for a bit. They got back. Welcome, Nightmare James Sorhe, who's popped into the chat. I gotta acknowledge him. Anyway, where were we?
Back to the Galapagos expansion.
Oh, yes.
Where it can go.
Well, Galapagos Arcade has acquired a bunch of buildings, as you know. One includes a former barber shop, which is way down the street, way far away. You're gonna have to drive over there.
Are they going to start giving haircuts now over there too? I mean, they already took over an auto garage.
Yeah, when Tracy was here, we kind of went through all the possible uses of the buildings. It's like, will there be a Galloping Ghost salon? Will there be a Galloping Ghost cafe? Will there be what else would there be? We already have a Galloping Ghost gym, reproductions, Kaji Kobo, Galloping Ghost Airbnb. Well, that's what I think the apartment
Galloping Ghost Hotel.
Yeah. So I know there's the building that next door across the street, which half of that's a vape shop. The other half has the Galloping Ghost logo on the window. They have papered up the window. If I kind of think, is it going to expand in? Are we going to put expansion into that building? So the arcade is disjointed between two buildings.
Yeah,
besides pinball being disjointed.
Imagine having to do like a bus of 7. You have to walk in between buildings.
Oh, that would be it's not that far of a walk. I wouldn't worry about too much. I was thinking T20 Classic could be held in that new building because I can't imagine running around the arcade as crowded as it will be on a Saturday,
right?
Doing a tournament, and people who aren't in the tournament want to play those same games, and then the tournament competitor has to wait for them to get off of it. I mean, that's going to be a mess if they're going to do it in the main arcade. It's not like it was in 2020 when there's only 6 people. And I mean, they did that way in 2020 but there wasn't as many people in the arcade because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I can't see it. I don't know how it's going to work when it's super crowded in there. It's going to be a mess unless they.
It's supposed to take. This year's T20 is taking place inside the actual Galloping Ghost arcade?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing from Doc, unless I kind of think that, you're getting this you're working on this building across the street. You could get the front of it all ready to, move 20 games into there and hold the tournament in there. I mean, there's power in there. I mean, it's not going to be ready
will it be big enough though to hold?
Oh yes.
Is it?
Okay. Oh yes. There'll be plenty of room in there. It's more roomier than Galloping Ghost Productions.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more room. But anyway, going back to this, I guess, to wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 2 newcomers, Angel and The Promise.
Mm-hmm.
Or Promessa. Your thoughts on those 2 gentlemen? Promessa?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, they do know their old school tech and tag stuff. I mean, they actually found a way to make those controllers work for the most part, all things considered. I mean, but no, they're both pretty solid players. My only thing is, and you could agree with me on this, I do not want to repeat a season 3 where we have a new champion. That champion does not defend the title. That was like
damn
the
right.
whole theme. That was like the entire theme of season 3. It's like we always keep getting a paper champion. Like, if you win the title, come on out and defend the belt. I think.
Unless you live in New York, which one of the champions did.
Yeah, that one. I'll give that guy a pass because of it. I'll give him a pass because I didn't know he was from New York until after I found out he won the belts. Like, okay, that's fine, but you got other people. There are from Illinois that come on out. They surprise everyone. They win the belt, but then it's like they don't come back.
Yeah, and that bugged me too. I was calling out whoever acquired the belt. I'd like call them out on the spot after they won the belt and says, "You better be back here to defend it." I kept challenging them and that.
I think that season, I think there were only 2 people that defended the belt. Myself, right after Donnell had to vacate the title.
Ken Blackman has joined us.
Hey, Brandon.
Congratulations on beating me in Tekken Tag tournament.
Yeah, we were talking about how
I want a rematch.
How you managed to beat Steven in Tekken Tag tournament. but no.
You need RIP Blade Wars.
But anyhow, back to what I was saying. Like myself, and I think it was Damien, who was the other that actually defended the belts. Because he was there for Waku Waku 7. I wasn't there.
Aiden Cordova had the belt at some point.
He won the belt. He won the belt for the second time at Waku Waku 7, but he didn't come to defend for Tekken 8 because he had work.
Okay. I know somebody had the interim. There's an interim title too.
Yeah, Gold Diamonds has it. Diamond Clay. He has the interim title. I don't know if JP is going to make him defend that belt at some point. Or I don't know what the plan's going to be. But
if we do have any tournaments that are on the console, I will have this.
Yeah, I got my PS5 controller with me. I've been using it to play a little bit of Street Fighter 6 recently.
I do not want to use a PS5 controller. I tried it, and I couldn't get a comfortable setup, especially with all the buttons not being where they're.
No, I mean, like I have a fight stick
here.
I have a fight stick that's PS4. I have a fight stick for a PS4. I have a fight stick that's PS5. No, I have a fight stick that's for PS3. I have one for the Switch. I got quite a few, and all of them work on my PC. But that's neither here nor there. But back to what I was saying. If JP did say the next game though will be on console.
Okay.
But what game? I don't know. I thought he was going to bring that out tonight.
Well, I don't think he ever mentioned that he was going to do a podcast tonight.
I thought he was
suggested to him that he could come on mine and do it.
That's what I thought too. Because he
was busy.
Right. He said he was going to do a podcast, but he was going to do a podcast and talk about what the next game is going to be. Probably use the wheel again.
Oh, look. I don't know about black tape.
You wouldn't have to tape.
I don't know what that was supposed to do anyway. It was supposed to.
I think it's supposed to help hold the sensors in place for the stick. That's why.
I thought those joysticks were on micro switches, not lead switches. But I don't know. That's what I thought was sticking was those micro switches.
Again, I wouldn't know.
Well, without
when it comes down to fixing sticks, like that's out of my realm of my comfort zone. So
yeah.
So Yeah. But
Let
but
me.
no. Now, other than that, like I said, I'm just kind of wait to see what JP does announce for the next Bloody Wars, and I don't know if he's going to try to make yeah. Hopefully, if they're gonna make Gold Diamonds defend the interim belts, because
Yeah.
if I know if it's gonna be on console, that means it's gonna take place at Headless Horseman.
Here's a. I talked to somebody who wrestled at Headless Horseman
Mm-hmm.
fairly recently. It's actually Shazza McKenzie.
Okay.
She didn't have time to play. She wished she had more time to play the games up there, but of course she was commuting all the way from St. Louis to
Mm-hmm.
wrestle up there. I asked her if I told her my biggest fear as a gamer there at Headless Horseman while a wrestling show was going on, that some unfortunate soul who's going for a world record, the wrestling match would spill out of the ring, and then the poor gamer got speared when an attack got missed.
Sorry.
To interrupt the run. But she says, that they couldn't fight among the machines, so we'll hope that holds long the next time they have wrestling shows in there. But I can't imagine I can't imagine a match isn't going to spill out into the arcade at some point.
Right.
Write that into the story, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they'd
Definitely
have to
would write that
find
to the
some
story.
plant who would take the spear. Maybe Josh himself.
Dude, I would like to pay for somebody to put JP through a table.
That could.
I want to see. I want to see it happen. Just because of the crap that he put me through Fight Fest. I want to see him get power bombed through a table or speared through a table. Just something happen. Just that he goes through a table. Yes,
Okay.
Brandon. Yes.
I will say, let me see. And by the way, this cat is on my lap and licking my legs, and it's like, these guys have been relentless, and I've had to shove them out of my bedroom so I can get some sleep because they've just been so daggum clamoring for attention. It's like, give me a break, guys. Let me sleep already.
No, I know. Trust me,
And
I know that feeling. I mean, every time I try to go to bed, my dog likes to sleep on my side of bed, and she refuses to move half the time. I'm like, Zoe, I need to get to bed. Are you trying to tell me I have to sleep on the couch? That's not right
I
at
figured
all.
out how Josh would be playing blitz against somebody. His opponent or whoever's playing him on blitz sees the match coming, just evacuates. He doesn't notice that player two took off, and then he looks and then sees the guy coming at him with a spear. that's what kind of, this is getting ridiculous. Go over there.
Oh man, no. See, that was one of the reasons I really wanted to go so bad to Galloping on Monday was because I wanted to play Josh on Blitz because I
Well,
wanted
guess
to
what?
the shit out of him.
I did play Josh out blitz in between runs of fighting for Penrose
Right.
Palace.
I remember we talked about that briefly. You said you beat him a couple of times.
What, by 1 point on a field goal, or not field goal, the extra point after a touchdown. I didn't go for two because it was like tied.
You
It's
still beat him.
happened twice now.
You still beat him. I mean,
Yes, but here's the thing. He has a melt. For some reason, he's been having meltdowns in the fourth quarter. He's like playing differently in the fourth quarter, and it's like I'm catching up, tie them, the first time it happened, it's like he couldn't believe he lost. I scored a touchdown in the last second, couldn't get the tackle, and kick the extra point. It's like 1-by-1, and then he was face down on the cabinet for about a good half minute while I was celebrating. He got me in the rematch, but yeah, Monday.
Oh no!
Or the rematch, I tie the game and go 1 point ahead, but there was like 25 seconds on the clock, so he had enough time to go score and beat me.
Oh no! But, let me give you an interesting story we had before. This actually happened before the Blitz tournament that happened earlier this year. When JP challenged me to a game of Blitz, Brandon was actually there recording my match.
Mm-hmm.
He was recording, and after I won, he proceeded to challenge me 3 more times, and each of those 3 more times, I beat him by 10 points or more.
Every time?
Yeah, the other 3 matches, he challenged me 4 different times that day, and each of those times, he keeps getting his ass kicked, and he's out here during the Blitz tournament and Bloody War saying how he could kick my ass in Blitz. I'm like, dude, I will whip your the magical Josh was foolish that he warned him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I told I don't know if you heard me at the Bloody Wars tournament. I said I would whip his ass the same way the Seahawks whip the Patriots' ass. I think he just gave me that look like I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna hop over this stuff and I'm gonna whip your ass in front of the stream.
Yeah, that's a Mimi worthy.
But if you ever want to get under his skin, just the Super Bowl.
Oh, I have. I mean, the face you make when the Patriots lose the Super Bowl to the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be another one. I don't think the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl this year either, but well, actually, yeah, I don't think they're going to.
You better hope.
I don't even know how it's going to shake out this season, really. Is the Chiefs going to be back in contention, or is it just in transition?
I don't know. Like,
you know what?
Shut phone. I don't.
He wants to join, so I will go ahead and let him in. Stand by, Brandon.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta do it. Oh, hang on. Anyway, yes, King Cam Black Band is going to come in a second.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I just gotta send the link. What was I gonna say? So I did beat him at Blitz, and it's like the Monday. I couldn't have. It was strange that I was just losing hit to him the entire game. I catch up to him in the 4th quarter. It's like and then he was playing completely different in the last series. And it's like, what are you doing, JP? You're my 1 or 2 man blitz.
He gave
up. Yeah, but
he
was still ahead. He was still ahead, and I was trying to force a turnover so I could go score. And it's like, he gets sacked repeatedly, or just throws a short pass, and it's like a pile up in the middle of the screen. It's like, no. It's like, and then last few seconds of the game, run, get the ball, do the quick dish. You have a counter to the quick dish. You managed to counter it every time against me. Pass the ball over, and it's like I'm running up the field, and he's missing tackles, so I can get across or get the touchdown, and then kick the extra point, and there's like no time left. So, and then I just looked at him and it's like, what? Are you throwing? Did you throw the game? Are you allowing me to be you? I was like, that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, Josh.
But I win by one again. It's like,
Josh, if you're listening to this, why did you let why would you let Steven Lucas beat you, dude? Like, come on now. Why?
it didn't make any sense. The way it didn't seem to me that I was getting better at blitz. It's like he seemed to have a meltdown in the fourth quarter, and it seems to be a consistent problem. But anyway, King Cat Black Man, welcome in.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Brandon.
Oh, man. What a fun time. I heard y'all were talking about good old Blitz earlier. Man,
Blitz and Bloody Wars.
Blitz, Bloody Wars, Tekken.
it was mostly Bloody Wars combo all this time.
First part of before Norbert came in, I talked about my Missouri Game Con prep and all those, and then the last minute decision to make a trek up Sunday.
Well, I was going to say.
Boy.
I was going to say, I think it's dedication to the pit how you were at Missouri Game Con and you still came out for Tekken Tag, in my fair opinion. I could have easily stayed home. Truth.
That was kind of crazy.
I didn't think you were going to be able to make it because of the fact that time was so tight.
That is some dedication for you to do that. Go to Missouri Con for Saturday, then having to drive 4 hours?
Yeah, it's more like a little less 3.
3 hours, yeah, still
3 hours. Going to 80. I was going 80.
That is a lot of driving.
Like legitimate dedication to the bit.
But that is, yeah.
I mean,
I give you, for all the times I have given you so much shit, I do have to give you credit for that.
Now, one thing I was not going to do was go home Sunday. No way on that one. I was not going to do a one-day trip. I was going to drive up and stay overnight and be there for Monday Mystery. If I was going up at all. And
you mean the Monday Mystery that Sean Mackey probably has right now? It's another schmuck.
Semi-schmuck. It is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Up driving.
Well, regardless, he's gonna have it, and it's.
Oh, he has it now. He had the top score of the day.
Well, he's probably working on it with his nice magical month pass number 2 that he's got right now, because he's got another month pass. Homie's gonna be around for a little while.
Where's he out of exactly? Because I don't
know. I know he said he's in school. He's in college or something like that.
Okay, so it's summer school.
Exactly. Also, Norbert, to point that day that Josh tried to goofily challenge you to a blitz match, I don't know what he was thinking. I was warning that dude. I was like, dude, you already don't. Norbert
he doesn't seem to understand why I am right now a 3-time NFL Blitz 99 champion.
The goal of him trying to challenge his own champion is like insane.
Bro.
I mean, I get it, dedication, but it's no, bro.
And the fact that he didn't do it not once, but 4 different times. That's the funny part. That's hilarious.
See, he thought he could. He thought he genuinely could, but no, it didn't work. It genuinely did not work.
Well, I gotta do this.
Vision good.
What was this? Was this last year?
Running out the clock.
This was 2 years ago.
Oh, it's a touchdown! Norbert! Oh my God! Norbert Vale! What?
Are you,
Steven,
are you really trying to give Jim Passer PTSD right now?
Oh my! Jim Passer has to go. He has to go now. 1 second left. No. Norbert Vale!
Well, that's actually a channel award.
You know, he still owes you for some of these things. You know what I mean? You know.
Well, that is too iconic to not keep forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a channel cash in
this year. I did play Jim Patcher this year.
You did?
Yes. The Blitz tournament this year. And we took it to overtime.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah, and I somehow squeaked out a victory.
Has Patzer? Speaking of Patzer, I have a question. Has he been around since his last? It was a while since his last time he came out here, right?
I don't think it was too long ago that he made an appearance at the Galloping Ghost.
It's been about half a bit since I've seen him come by.
A month or two.
The last time I saw Jim Patzer was the Blitz tournament this year.
I can't seem to recall he made an appearance at Galloping Ghost in the last couple months.
I've seen Lyman come by. I've seen.
Oh, he was there. He was there Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, I saw him. I talked to him for about a minute. He seemed like things are going all right. He was really dedicated to getting Haunted Castle, I believe, that day. I believe that's what he told
me. And he did. He got the maximum score.
Though, however, he also told me, I think that same day, he was going to try to get, what's it called? I think it was Genkirden. And Sean was there. And then my first initial reaction was, oh, boy. I was like, oh, you picked the wrong name.
You didn't get Cannon Spike. You didn't get that.
Okay, yeah, Cannon Spike is good. What's also funny about Sean is that Sean played 3 other shmups that also don't see action. That I was surprised. He was like, one of them was like, oh, I don't like this game, which was Fighter and Attacker. Fighter and Attacker he played, and he got that by a 400,000 increase. He got Nebulous Ray. That was an Eric Pearl score. He got that. And then he got Psy Battler, which I love how on that game, when he was doing his run, he told me specifically, he was like, oh, the screen flickers. And I'm just like, well, welcome to the club. And so I was like, welcome to the Galloping Ghost. The screens flicker here. So,
but the power's fluctuating too. And that was like an annoyance.
Brandon, there was one thing I should have told you this on stream on Wednesday, but I was halfway to Galloping Ghost on Monday before we had a tornado warning that hit Bolingbrook, and I almost got in the middle of it.
Man, so that's crazy. Were you on the road?
I was on the expressway. I was on the 55.
Oh, dude! I hope you U-turned.
When that happened, I was like, "Oh hell no! I gotta go."
I hope you U-turned.
I literally did have a U-turn. I had a U-turn and
oh my god, dude, look at this. Look at this. Big Fighter. Like, I don't know why he went for Big Fighter, random pick. He went for FNA.
Slow hanging fruit, why not?
What, FNA?
It's an Andrew score anyway.
What, Big Fighter or FNA?
Both of them.
Well, because like he told me that FNA, he didn't like the fact that like in FNA you have to button tap a lot, and he doesn't like button tapping. But yet for some reason he still went for it, which I was just like, all right, dude. Like,
well, this game had been working for so long. I've been trying to play it too, and it would glitch out.
Oops.
Well, they put I think Doc. I talked to Doc about FNA. He said they put a brand new kit in to make sure that they don't get any screen or board issues. So now FNA works like a dream now, as well as Nebulous Ray. Big Fighter got a brand new screen put inside of it. Psy Battler needs another one. The really shocking ones out of this list were, let's see, like Last Duel. He's probably, I know he's got the score in Last Duel, but he's probably gonna do another one. Twinkle Star Sprites was pretty impressive. I watched him play that. That's a good one. What else was
this
really
one?
Good? Magical Drop 2 is also. Oh, I saw his like little method to that game and how he like chained a lot of the things. He's got a method to that one, and that one's also impressive. Hammer and Harry was questionable. I didn't think he would be too fond of that game, but I guess he was like, IRM makes some things some days, and then there's like others. Desert War was pretty impressive. Desert War was impressive because he did a tech that I forgot about. So he did it and went it to the extreme. So GG's for that one. Truxton and Truxton 2 were impressive. And I love how both of those are also Mossy scores. So he's literally going after nothing but Mossy games. So that's also kind of
funny. Mossy's is in the sweat chair now, by the way.
Yeah.
It's because, let me advance the slides. I got to skip a bunch of stuff to get to it.
I think it's just generally funny that, like, a lot of the stuff that Sean Mackey has, like, gotten are former Mossy scores.
Yeah. Some of those are Andrew scores.
But also Mossy's can't really do anything right now because he's doing baseball. So it's like
he's lost in the outfields.
Yeah.
We have the cornfields. Monty's is lost in the outfield.
You know that, funny enough, you guys brought up baseball because Michelle and I, we actually just got back from Gary T. Reed Field earlier today because we went to we had a field trip to a Sox game with my school.
Nice, good stuff. Yeah, Sean Mackey is in the top 10, dude.
Number 7. Number 7.
He's in the top 10.
Yes, his rise was rapid. A few months ago, he was at number 20. He took 20 scores, and look where he is now.
And well, the thing is most of those games
were
37
of these.
Most of those games were shmups too. But now there's like stuff in that list like Metal Slug. Like there's a Metal Slug score in there. He's got Hammer and Harry, which is another side score. Like some of these other side games are very crucial. Like Twinkle Star.
Twinkle Star Sprites, yeah.
Like he's got a lot of them in his wheelhouse right now that are locked in. So some of those are crucial. I think the Metal Slug is very crucial. Because Metal Slug is a very commonly known game.
He also has Wonder Boy 3. That is a
Wonder Boy 3
with the shooting stages. Yeah,
he's got Wonder Boy right now. No, I'll give it to him. Even though the homie follows me around throughout the entire arcade all day, which is weird, he definitely knows what he's doing.
I wanted to get him on my podcast, but he's like not up to that.
I'll be quite real. Every Monday when I'm at the arcade, Sean Mack, I'm on whatever game. Sean will come up to me instantly. Like, I'm not even joking. He'll just come up to me instantly. And I'm just like, I'm playing like casually. And then I just see him come up like within 30 seconds. And I'm just like, oh, okay, hey. And then like literally I'll walk away, right? And then homie like follows me. I'm like,
you're a popular fellow, Brandon.
I understand that, but I don't know about all that. But I don't know about all that.
I think he needs a role model. I don't know.
Following to the arcade though.
You got yourself a groupie.
There you go.
No, seriously. But like, yeah, no, Sean's been doing pretty good with these shmups. But I really want to see Jamie Tibbetts. Who else? Because he took stuff from Tibbetts. He got Mossy's. I don't know when he'll be back. He got Matt Walters too? Oh, yeah, because... Wait, he got Walters on the score?
No. If you were talking about head-to-head action.
Well, yeah, because I was going through a list of people that...
He took some of Eric Pearl's scores.
Pearl... Oh my goodness. I forgot Sean was also talking about, speaking of Pearl, he wants to eventually work on Valkyrie no Densetsu. That is currently held by Pearl right now for a 1cc. I know him and I talked about me doing a 1cc for Valkyrie, but I have never had a chance to practice it as of late. But I think Sean Mackey might start putting that on his practice list, Valkyrie no Densetsu, which would be interesting because in order for him to beat Pearl's score, he needs to get for the 1cc, he needs to get, I believe, every like side like character in Valkyrie no Densetsu for a clean 1cc to get at least 1 mil. So Pearl did that, and I think his dad or something.
That's just joining me now.
Yeah, no. If Sean Mackey gets a clean new 1cc in Valkyrie no Densetsu, and breaks a mil. That might be another one that could bring him up again into number. It could start bringing him up more. Again, if he keeps getting the crucial games, it's going to start. Yeah.
Well, we're just 2 weeks away from anniversary at this point.
I don't even know. Heck, I don't even know what even though I've got the weekend off next weekend, because next week I think is the T20C? I think it's next week,
yes.
Right?
It's my birthday weekend too. My birthday is in 1 week. So Friday.
T20C is so debatable right now. Like I don't even know. Technically after last year's T20, I said I was going to take a break. But since Doc has switched up the aspect of it being in the main arcade, which I still don't know how that's going to
I don't think it's going to be in the main arcade when all's said and done because it's not going to really work. My theory is it's going to be over in a yet to be open expansion because they're working on
The building next
other
door.
buildings. Yeah, the building
Building
next
by the smoke
door.
shop.
Let's throw this up here. That's where I think it's going to be. At least they'd be smart to do it in there because there's room. There's a lot of
tournament room
room.
would be so cool. Like instead of just having another
I
expansion,
mean,
just
the
having
entire
like
building may not be ready, but they could just hang a tarp and just cordon off the back end of it if they have to. But they've got a lot of room to do.
Wow,
I
they
think I
really
pitched the
reduced
idea
the
to some
price
of-
for
I think I-
T20 this
what's up?
year? They really reduced the price?
That's what Duck said, or at least on stream. If that's not actually, the link is up in reproductions, and I'm going to pull that up right now and get the exact amount.
I was gonna
But,
say, if it's $10, I'm like, wow, he really reduced the price because when I went, I had to pay $50 to get in.
Well, yeah, but I think that's well, they're still paying admission to get in the arcade, I believe. But no, it's still 50.
It's also 50.
What do I know?
Wait, it's how much is
man,
it?
hang
Wait, how much
on.
is it?
Let me throw this up here.
Wait,
Well, this is what it says. Let me show this. This still says 50.
Okay.
So, but why did he say 10? I don't get it. Well, they changed the logo. They changed the logo. They put the word classic here. I originally had C embedded in the 0, and you probably saw that before, but this is why they want to do it.
Well, I know Jimbo Slice has tried to put his name in the hat for this one.
He's declared.
Yeah. And I wonder how that's going to go for him because this is probably, I don't even know if it's his technically first T20 as being Gamer of the Decade or not.
No,
Unfortunately,
it
I will
isn't.
not
He
be able
has
to attend.
He has done the tournament since I won it.
Okay. So I was
maybe once
I was
or
wondering how that was
twice.
going to go.
But it was just, we were all kind of working to help him hold his mindset together. If he had an outburst, we kind of just I would yell at him to calm. I'd holler at him to calm him down when he gets a little stressed out in the tournament situation. He doesn't handle it as well because he's got Tourette's, and that's been we all know he's got Tourette's, and that can cause an outburst. Yes,
Jimbo has not been in any T20 since since you said since you won it, or is it because he's never usually at T20?
Once since I won it.
That was the pandemic year, wasn't it? When you won it, or was it another year?
2020 was the pandemic year I won it.
Yes.
I think he got in there maybe 22 or 23. I had the PowerPoint loaded up for the doggone T20, past T20s. I can throw this up there. I gotta switch the share. Go to this one. There we go. I'll have to go backwards on this.
It was last year.
Yeah. I don't think there'll be a side tournament. If there is one,
I don't think there's going to be a side tournament at all for what's coming up.
I'm still kind of surprised they actually had a DDR for a side tournament.
Well, they've had that DDR. No, I'm pretty sure they've had that DDR. Well, the side tournament doesn't surprise. You're right, Norbert. But they've had that DDR, I think, for like a couple of years now because Todd Pepin, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know Todd Pepin, Norbert?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've always had that for him every single time when Todd comes out. Him with Fat Chris. And Doc lets Todd, get on the DDR machine whenever they get a visit. So they've honestly had that thing for a while, but it was the first time it actually was a part of a tournament overall. But they've had the DDR cab, I think, for probably a while.
I think it was 2022, but don't quote me on that. I think that's when he was there.
If it was ever a Monday mystery game, I want to hear when they got it, like when they actually got the machine. I don't know if it would be a Monday mystery game anytime soon.
DDR?
But if it ever was,
DDR
I want to see when they got it.
For what, DDR?
Like when they picked it up from the trucks and had it sent over with the dance pad. Like, you know what I mean? I want to hear the story on how they got it.
I don't know if it'll be a Monday mystery, but we'll see. I kind of think they should open a rhythm-only building. But that's just me. Because, you
would get the anime
it's a popular thing at round one, yes. Round one and those Japanese arcades, there's some of those around. Super popular.
Dude, speaking of round one, man, yesterday I went on a round one expedition with Mini Beach the other day, and we went to both round ones in North Riverside, and we went to Aurora to go. What is it? We went to go just.
You went yesterday?
What's up?
You went yesterday?
We went yesterday.
And you didn't message me saying you were going to be at my neck of the woods again.
Hey. We only had so much.
We're gonna have some words about this.
I don't know if you was working. We only went there to like a lap.
You could have messaged me. Actually, I was off yesterday.
Okay, but the point is,
but not go on.
There.
Go on.
We were just there to like scope the UFO machines. Because I guess for some reason I started like learning UFO claw machines now, which is weird. So I ended up like practicing, and I was like getting prizes slightly, but they're still not easy. But we went over to Aurora just to see what the prizes were, and there was nothing good there. So then we left, and then we went I think we went to two other places. We went to Hello Tokyo, and then I think we went to this other anime store called Fast Food Anime. Then after that, I went to North Riverside, round one. I go over there. As we pull in the parking lot, Mini Beach's eye contact accidentally pops out as we park into the parking space.
Oh.
And I'm
as
just
a person
like,
who wears contacts.
This is why I don't like wearing contacts.
Yeah.
I don't ever want. I'm afraid I'd poke my eye out trying to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have to wear contacts, especially the hard ones, the hard permanent ones.
But yeah,
I have a hard enough time just putting eye drops in my eyes.
Mini Beach does the same thing. When we go to Anime Magic, sometimes he'll do eye drops in his eyes before he puts his contacts in, or then sometimes he'll do that and then not do the contacts. I don't know, but he will do stuff like that. But anyway, so we go to the North Riverside location, and I play two machines, and I ended up with 2 wins and 2 prizes. I was just like, something's up here. So I literally like started to be like, maybe I should start making this a thing now. Like start practicing on these things. I usually am bad at UFO claw machines. So I remembered I couldn't win any of those at all. So the fact that I'm starting to kind of learn something outside of the general arcade, what I usually do at GGA, is nice. But yeah, no, winning on those UFO machines are fun. I can't wait to like go out of state and like go discover more of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I see the redemption machines as nothing more than kiddie gambling.
Kiddie gambling. Yep.
Yes. Gambling machines for kids, but
But yeah, no. I posted some of the wins of the wins that were all just shaking.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back for him in a little bit. I'll be back.
Go ahead. No, you good,
I'll take him down for a second. I'll wait for him to come back. All right. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, the amount of wins I have been getting out of these machines have been insane. Like these are things I don't even put on my desk. Like there's one. This was from the trip this week.
You won that from a claw machine.
Oh yeah, from one of the UFO round ones. Turning the brightness.
Now, this is the other thing. How do you pick that up with the claw machine without damaging the figure? Or
so
is it that durable?
So they have them in these what's it called? They have them in the box. So they have them in the box. So like they're in packaged first. So you have to so basically what it is they like one game I believe is see if Norbert was here, he could explain it better. But basically they have like these certain games that have like a box set up in like a mechanism, and you have to like knock the box down in order to win the prize. So that's basically what I did. That's what I did for like maybe some. There's one that like held together with a string. Like here's one of the Umas I won just maybe 2 weeks ago. I won that one from one of those. There's two different ones. One is like a string that's set up, and the box is like wedged in between the string and a pole, and you have to push the box through the string, like get it to the ground in order to win the prize. I figured out a mechanism on that. So that's how I'm going to do that game. And then there's like one where they have like 4 poles lined up like bars. And you have to, there's an open space. Well, that one's pretty easy. You have to just slide the box to the right or wherever the left, where the open space is set up. And if you get it to drop, you win the prize. Talk about like
how much money did you go through to win these prizes?
I think I went through 40, which wasn't really too much. It's a little bit.
$40 for one item or all of them together?
So let me see. I think because I had one gift card with 100 coins on it, like 100 what's it called? 100
tokens.
Tokens, yeah. So the Miku was, I believe, on 30 token tries. So 3 tries, because each game was like 14 credits a pop. So this one was like 3 tries. So this one was 3 tries. And then Ray was, I think, another 3 tries. So this was 3 tries and I got it. And then the Neo Universe here, this took 4 tries. So so 3 tries between 4. Current Chan over here. Current, I think, took like 2. Current took 2 tries.
All right, so an average of 3 tries for each figure.
I mean, honestly, for those games, for those UFO claw machines, if you look at where the thing is lined up, and then you figure it out on your own, you could easily get it. You like yourself too, because that's what I also was seeing people doing. I was like looking at people and how they move the box around and all that kind of stuff. Pretty much like if you just look at where stuff is lined up, it's the same thing like playing the arcade games. Like if you look at what you're doing, if you look at your routing, it's all routing. That's pretty much the same thing when you play the games in the arcade. If you find
you'll find the win. Note that there's been videos about certain games like Keymaster or what's it, Stacker. Maybe rigged. You may hit it perfect, but the game doesn't want you to give you the prize on this credit so that it will claim you missed.
I've always wanted to outmaster the Stacker game. That's like one of my biggest rivals in games is that game particularly. It's such a tedious game because when you get past the minor prize, it's always the major prize in that game that it's really tedious. Like I've tried everything on that game.
If it's playing it straight. If it's not playing straight, then I don't like to play those redemption games because some of them do not. Some of them are rigged against you or cheat.
So I really thought the same thing about the round 1 games. Like that was one of the reasons why I never went back to round 1, because I thought those claw machines were all rigged. I literally thought they were at first because I never tried them. And then after a while, then I pretty much like kind of started figuring out with other people, like watching other people play. It's the same thing when I watched you play certain games and Andrew, like it was the same thing. Like just at GGA, like when I watched you and Andrew and everybody else play, all the Gaudis or whoever.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to pick up off of that.
Yeah.
So that was the same case for the UFO claw machines in round 1.
Was asking for you.
Was he asking? I was wondering, will there going to be some Twisted Wonderland shirts and merchandise and half-tabs? Honestly, this shirt right here, this Twisted Wonderland shirt, I picked this up in, where did I go? I think I was also when I was in Aurora that one time. I was with Luna not too long ago, actually. We were just watching anime and whatever, but we were also talking.
She came to Chicago?
What's up?
She came to Chicago?
No. We were on Discord. We were on Discord talking, and we were just like watching anime and whatever. Go Chainsmoker Cat and Smoking Behind the Supermarket, both great animes. Don't care what anybody else says. But we were talking about Twisted Wonderland for a little bit, which is basically just this. Twisted Wonderland is this like gacha game, but it's like it's Disney villains, but they're all like literally anime based. So like every Disney villain in like this one big school, like with magic and sorcery and all that, storytelling, blah 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 blah. Really, pretty much another gacha game that's kind of sitting around that needs to go on PC, but it will not because Disney is like not yet. So, but yeah, no, I don't know if they'll do more Twisted Wonderland merch. There is a brand new season of this anime coming out in a little bit, I believe in November. In December. It comes out in December this year, so the next season is coming out. So, we were talking about that before she went to go play Fortnite with her friends. Luna's not here because she's playing Fortnite with her friends right now.
Right.
Tonight. So.
All right. I need to show this off. I mean, I already showed off what all Sean Mackey captured earlier.
You got some more stuff, or
this is the usual rundown. I just I didn't want to type up all the scores that Sean got because it would take. Jeez,
what the heck is that? A Cruising World time?
Cruising World. Chris Broderick got a new time on that earlier this week. I had Pandora's Palace Monday, and Andrew walked into the arcade Monday and then turned around and left when he, I guess, saw me or something. Or at least that's what I think.
I think he left when he saw that we had a shmup.
Well, I think he left because I was in the arcade.
He was still around he was still around, I think.
I only saw him once walk into the arcade, but he turned around and left. And then he showed up Tuesday just to play Pandora's Palace. And he took the score back and then put his score in the roundup because I deserved to have the readout because I spent much of Sunday and much of Monday playing it. So
you do know, Andrew. I told you
he's obsessed.
I told you he'll come back. He'll come back. If you place a number, he'll come back. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Well, there's going to be a point where I get to a marathoning state on Pandora's Palace because I have the video of the gentleman who ran up 12.5 million on Pandora's Palace and had 500 lives before he decided to call it quits and then burn all this up. Or maybe it was 500 stages. Either way, he had to burn off a lot. He had to suicide a lot of lives in the run. And he was at 12 million. And just unstoppable. Unstoppable. So if he can do that, it's patternable. It's just a matter of getting in level 20 and up because things change about then. It just kind of stays the same at certain points all the way through. And I do that as I can at least should be able to do 1 million. But quirky things happen. I'm not as good as that other gentleman is. Block the front door.
You should block the front door if it.
Well, I want to ask him direct.
So I have a question.
My best of 7 challenge to his face with video rolling because I posted that video long ago, and he's been avoiding being at the arcade if I'm there.
I have a question. So when are we gonna do? And I might ask this to Tom about this too. But when are we gonna do the cardboard cutout day at GGA? When are we gonna everybody as a cardboard
What
cutout?
is that?
So we just get everybody, all of us, as cardboard cutouts, and we just put them around the arcade, and just kind of like go about the day. We have everybody. Everybody's
I
a
have
cardboard
not
cutout.
heard about that. I heard about that suggestion.
When are we gonna do that?
Okay, so we'd have to all go to. I guess we'd all have to go to Gavin Ghost Productions, reproductions, have our pictures taken, posing, and then they print the cardboard cutouts and or create standees of all of us. And then it's like, when is that? Yeah, that'd be something.
I would love.
When is that going to happen?
I really want a Monday mystery game where we just get Doc Mack as a cardboard cutout and he's just like standing in front of the camera in front of the game covered up, and Tom's like on the other side.
That would at least cover the times when if Doc got super sick and couldn't be there at Monday Mystery, they could put the cardboard cutout there, so he would claim that he was there all along.
Oh, Norbert's back. I want to infill Norbert on a cardboard cutout day.
So I see P Half finally took Final Fight Revenge from me.
Yeah, he did go back at the
time.
Who did Indiana Jones? Is that David?
David Schultz. So there's 6 different tracks for that arcade machine. David Schultz happened to take the 7 Life Easy track.
Huh.
Oh, he says that's him.
Oh, the good stuff, dude. Love seeing an
Pancreas
Indiana
is
Jones
David Schultz. Is that you?
As I say, good stuff on that one, man. I love Indiana Jones. Also, the Radiant Silver Gun score, that is also very good. I heard about that. And I think I also saw this guy, Spencer Sutherland. I think I've seen him come in before. I don't know if it was the same guy who was like explaining stuff to me about this game, but I think that was him. But he didn't go for the record at the time. But yeah, no, homie was explaining like tons of things about that game, and I didn't know how to play it either. So what he was telling me was like really interesting. So shout outs to that dude.
And then you see Liming took 3 scores.
Liming with Haunted Castle, Mega Man rarely getting readouts. Same goes for Cruising World. Like Final Fight got, and then Pete Han, getting the Final Fight.
I've had that record for like over a year.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sean Mackey watched him do that run. If they renamed the Shmup Room after him, if they renamed the Shmup Room the Mackey Room, I would actually stop coming. Nope.
Well,
nope.
So what's the story?
They got a game room. They got named it after Norbert, I guess.
That'll be the Street Fighter row and the KOF row.
Yes.
The
I
Norbert
do have knowledge. Ross Haggis of Retrocade up the high score on off-road racing.
That's a rare one.
Yeah, the track pack, they have that. Rarely do new scores get put in over there, but, this one's been seeing action. Jose wants to come in now. All right, fine.
He's probably
want to come in, Jose. I will
play life.
Stand by.
His acting. He wants to let us know about the many acting things he's been doing. He probably wants to let us know about those acting things that he's been doing as of late. He's been doing a lot of acting stuff.
Talk about the cardboard cutout nonsense.
Oh yeah, the cardboard cutout day.
Cardboard
cutout day. Wait, Norbert, I have to fill you in. So I was telling Steven earlier, we need to have a day where everybody has like their own cardboard cutout and they're all around the arcade, just in random spots. Like everybody has a cardboard cutout. Like you, me, Steven, Jimbo Slice, like everybody. Just like everybody has a cardboard cutout throughout the entire building, and just see how many people get so confused.
Well, I gotta do my weekly Beezer post. There you go.
Oh God, this game again. Not again.
Well, this is gonna be a running joke, but
Oh Jesus.
This would have been in a television game had the market not bloated or whatever.
I don't understand the credibility of that game.
Beezer?
I don't know. I can't get behind it.
No, it's just a running joke because Winners and Losers has it on the arcade floor. There's only like 3 or 4 of them known, and then I brought it up to Doc, and it's like I got roasted after. Which, all right,
No,
here's
I remember
Jose.
the day.
Jose,
I remember the day.
welcome, and you're froze. Well,
you're froze?
cruddy.
No,
There
he's
he
not
is.
frozen.
Was.
Hello.
You got another intermission
Hey.
again?
No.
He's wearing street clothes. How can it be? Go ahead, Jose.
We just got done doing rehearsals, so it's pretty much over for today.
Well, that's not bad. So now you're just doing all these like plays now.
Yes. Currently I did one yesterday actually not yesterday. I did one a couple months ago as a stagehand, but now I'm getting deep into a little bit with the next one that we're gonna set up on next week.
So what happened? How did you go? So how did you like go from a stagehand to like an on-screen like? Because that's what happened, right? Or no?
Well, it didn't take long for me to really warm up to the stage and start to learn acting after years of doing the experience, like with Todd Tuckey as the with the Nacho persona and
Well, of course.
everything, and the stuff we did at C2E2 and anime at Anime Central and stuff.
All the random verbalists and IRS skits in the world. Yes, all stepping stones.
I took all of that and manifested it into my ways of doing acting on stage. Really.
That's good. I love how you're taking everything you've done and kind of using it to your own like learning way to like evolve on your own, which I think is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. No, I like that. That's pretty good that you found like a little niche to like work with. Because you have that been at the arcade for so long. Hey,
yeah,
you got your own thing going on now, which is good.
Yeah, but apparently, I am going to come on Monday because my sister has told me that Monday is for this tech rehearsal is like, we're doing like my sister's like, oh, don't worry about coming on Monday. We're just checking out on the stage and the props. So basically, it's optional if you want to come. So basically, I decided to choose to go on GGA on Monday.
Oh, this upcoming Monday. So this is for game 1102.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard about but I did see the Sean Mackey story. I heard he's gobbling up the GGA. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Time. As if he was fighting for the Game of the Year award or something.
I don't know if I ever asked him about it. I don't think he said it was his goal, so to speak. But I mean,
but he is aware he is the front. He's kind of moved into the front runner position.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's aware that at this point right now, with only 1 week left until August 13th, that
This is how I see it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you forgot to put a number 2 by Claudio's name. It says 15 and it says 25% like Sean Banks. It needs to say 25% like Sean's it.
No, I've actually dropped him down to 15%. Because he's kind of sitting he's in 25th. Overall, he hasn't. Go ahead.
Oh, I see Andrew sweating. He must be sweating like hell since he's now in second place.
No, he's not.
Or maybe
he's not.
Or maybe
he's
not.
He is not worried.
He's always going to be in contention no matter what.
Jose, the amount of times I've asked Andrew, does he want a three-peat? He said no. He does not want to do it.
Well, he's still going to be in the mix, but because he's still grabbing all the scores on so many games. He's got 200 house highs. Obviously,
It's like he
if I
always
take something of his, he'll go after it.
Wait, what'd you say, Norbert?
I said,
So-
well, it comes down to Andrew. He always gets like a new world record, like at least once or twice a week. That's why you always hear him get announced whenever Waffle does the high scores. It's like his name comes up first all the time.
Although last Monday his readout shouldn't have happened because I did take the only score he had, but it was too late.
Yeah, that means you're getting the call out coming Monday.
I didn't get the readout, and I won't get the readout Monday because he took the score back, and I won't be back up there until my birthday.
Yeah, honestly, like I said earlier, it is literally about to be anybody's race at this point. It is Sean's right now, but it still is the anything can kind of happen within.
Well, the winner of T20 could walk away with the Gamer of the Year, but it is going to be very important as to who gets the last word. Who gets the last, puts in the last achievement in before Doc gives out the Gamer of the Year award. And Doc is not going to decide who the Gamer of the Year is until about 3:30 in the afternoon the day of. He will not do it any earlier than that. Guaranteed. And he's told me this. Because I've asked him the last few years, when did you decide T20? And he said, 3:30. Told me like 3:30 in the afternoon, 4 o'clock. The day of.
Like the day of the anniversary?
Day of anniversary, yes. So he will not decide. His mind will not be made up, and he will make up his mind the day of. And then print the he's got the trophy made, but he just puts the sticker on where the silhouette is. It says who the Game of the Year is.
Did we have a trophy presentation last year like that? We had Ben, right?
We did not have a trophy presentation or belt. No, well, yes, we did because Ben Falls was there.
Yeah, we had Ben. Dude,
so, yes, he got a trophy. Yes, he got a trophy.
Okay.
When Zeus wasn't there the second time around, that's when we didn't have that presentation.
I miss Ben Falls. I got to see him that 1 week when he was here for game 1000 and 100. Yeah, I don't see Ben as much anymore. Chill dude.
No, he's been kind of tied up with other things, but he kind of hopes to be back at some point. He actually was in the arcade in the last couple of weeks because I saw a score get put in for him.
I remembered also, I don't remember when he told me this, but Ben was looking into learning Fozon, which is my other WR.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if it's still on his plate right now because I think I might talk to him about it. That was one thing I think you remember, like bringing it up.
We also have to remember the Summer YOLO Olympics is going on, which is an online arcade tournament name that Ben is participating in, Zurst is participating in, Tracy Glebe is participating in, and a whole slew of other gamers. I could have gotten in on it, but I felt like I didn't have time, so I decided to stand back and pass this time around because I'm already in Main Gaming League, and they announced the last few games for that. Today, which there are games that I never even heard of. I'm going to ask if you have heard of them. Jose, I'm going to let you have the floor because you came in here late. I didn't know how much time you had, and I want to give you a fair chance to say what you needed to say.
Apparently that's as far as GTA is concerned. I sometimes would try to go in and try to fill in my challenge card.
Okay.
If I ever have a chance. And And most of the time when I visit GGA, I mostly, play the games I feel like playing. I heard the Empire Strikes Back. I heard the Empire Strikes Back cabinet's back up.
It is.
It
It
is.
got some
It is.
action. It got some action. It got a new score. Andrew got a new score on it.
That's interesting. So, who was the winner in Bloody Wars?
It was a
gentleman
person by the name of
Promesa.
Promesa,
yeah.
aka The Promise.
The Promise. Cool name.
Ooh,
Cool
the
name
Promise.
too.
But I'm gonna
Really
be honest
cool
with
name.
you, Jose. Be glad you didn't come. You would have been about as pissed off as the rest of us were.
Yeah.
I was just dejected. I wasn't pissed off. I was just dejected.
Like, it wouldn't matter. I would mostly lose anyway.
Well, there's losing knowing you tried, and then there's losing knowing you can't do nothing when the controllers don't want to work in your favor.
I never got to bring. Yeah, I was gonna say, Jose, you would have seen Josh going up to that Tekken tag cabinet maybe 7 times a lady. He had to keep opening up the compartment where the stick was, and he had to keep retaping it and retaping it and retaping it and retaping it
and over and over.
He was having a field day after he had to get up.
Was it working before it crashed out?
Yes.
Sort of.
It was, at least when I was playing it, and then I started noticing the stick was sticking.
Yeah, it was. I think it started when Steven, I don't know if Steven was the first person to notice it or if
I was the first person to notice because the character select screen, I would move and select the character, and I highlight Nia, and suddenly it jumps over to Zayu, and then selects her. I was like, I didn't pick her.
Yeah,
and I noticed when I move it, and I started moving this thing, I was like, I touch the stick, let go, and then I see it jump across.
And then at one point, Promesa and Angel were playing, and I think one of the buttons actually went out during that match as well. Like I said, be glad you didn't come to this.
Yeah.
That's all I tell you.
Let me ask you all, what do you think the next Blade Wars game should be?
A cardboard box, because that's the only thing Josh knows how to fix.
Well,
find the following. Find the following people as cardboard box people.
Oh wait. Oh, that's simple. Risky business.
I mean, it's the only thing you can keep retaping over and over and over because you can retape a cardboard box.
Oh, good lord!
What's it called? Risky? Oh, I meant to say a risky challenge.
A risky challenge? Oh no!
Why that one?
Hey, I had to switch it up from the other 2 games.
Risky Challenge was a T20 game.
It was a T20 game.
It's kind of like Lemmings.
Game.
Oh.
It's like Lemmings, except you only got one lemming to worry about.
Gotcha.
That game's intimidating.
When's that going to be the
I don't
next
like that game.
Wars?
That game's very intimidating. Just the fact that you're trying to get the lemming like in the level like exit, and all you're just seeing is this water slowly rising up as you're hearing like Jaws kind of esque music.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Okay, then something less stressing like Sky.
Don't you dare say Tetris.
I was waiting for it.
Don't you dare say Tetris.
Hold on 1 second.
No, I said Sky Kid.
Oh, Sky Kid. That'd be interesting.
It's a Blade Wars game?
That would be.
You gotta have a versus mode. Anyway, I was gonna say, I got the hardcore title revived for a bit. Not this last weekend, but the previous time I was up there. They made me the champ. I defended a few times, actually. Lost it a few times. Just challenged me for the belt. The game that was drawn was Magical Tetris Challenge.
Oh, man, the Disney one. I'm wearing a Twisted Wonderland Disney shirt.
And he was not happy. And he kind of just like, gave up during the game.
He didn't
He's
even
mad
want
because
to.
it wasn't
I
Power
was threatening
Stone.
to stream it for Jose, and he like, "No, you're not. No, you're not."
He didn't want to. He didn't want to
He
embarrass
wanted Power
himself on
Stone.
magical Tetris. He didn't say.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know, I
God.
have to say that was probably karma. That
It is
has to
literally-
be
that is
serious
literally karma.
karma for him to draw that.
Honestly, in my opinion, and this is crazy of me to say, but I think y'all should do another Blitz tournament.
Thank you. I've been
Honest-
wanting to say. I've been wanting
honest
to say
to
that
God.
Oh, I
forever.
would definitely
Well, they better
participate in
fix the
another Blitz
controllers on
tournament.
it too.
But yeah, they do need to look at those controllers for Blitz right
Yeah,
now
they do.
because
Maybe we need to look at this.
it's kind of funky.
2 and 3 were okay. So, but I did not. 1 had it seemed to have issues. I did not try player 4, so I have no idea how it was. But I didn't like the way the buttons were oriented, so I didn't want to touch that one.
I
But
think
if we really need to have another sports game for a tournament, at least do NBA Jam. If it has to be
Okay.
another sport, at least NBA Jam.
Or WrestleMania.
WrestleMania wouldn't also be bad either. That was really great. I heard Norbert said NBA Jam.
Yes, NBA
Yeah.
That
Jam.
would be interesting. I would love that. Just don't do NBA Jam Extreme. Just don't do that one.
No,
Yeah, you got to do
GGA
championship edition.
GJ needs to get NBA Hang Time.
Like, get the original. Wait, which one? Wait, Norbert, which one? Because you don't
NBA
think
Hang
two.
Time. Either regular Hang Time or what's the other one? Maximum Hang Time.
Do we have any of
Then
those? in
after
GBA?
tournament
No,
edition.
GGA does not have either one.
Oh,
But it's
Okay.
like one of my favorites in the NBA Jam series.
Okay.
would be interesting.
Well, let me show you the main tournament that I'm in. Have you heard of? They got June 1st. This game's closed. Punch Out was drawn. I finally kind of started to get
Ooh,
decent at that.
Mrs. Dynamite. I have wanted to try that game.
Never heard of this one, and it's just
Sounds
like
good. I love
Bomberman.
What's
Before
Norbert?
Bomberman was even heard of or thought of. Plays exactly like it.
What is that? Navarone? It's by Namco.
Yeah,
Juno
a game I've
first.
never heard of, and I've never heard of Mustache Boy either.
What's that?
Air Gallet, I gave that a go last night. I had to get on the board, but now these 2 games on the bottom just got added as of today. So I got to put in scores of them after the stream is over.
Oh. Okay, I know what Navarone. Okay, it's this game. Okay,
Yeah,
I had to,
it's a
look up
1980
picture of it.
shooter.
It's a shooter.
So these are the last ones, and then the season will be over in just a couple of weeks. But yeah, currently, since I put in a score for Eric Gallet, would put me in 3rd, but now I got to submit scores for these 2, so I don't know where I'm placed. But top 3 I'll take. So this is the next few weeks. I got to scores on those. I've never heard Mustache Boy or Navarone either. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be dealing with this. I won a pinball tournament a month ago. Well, I got to defend the title. So I'll be playing a pinball tournament tomorrow night. And then I'm going to try to live stream this event, the grand opening, Vault 66 Pinball. And there will be an arcade room in that building. The ribbon cutting ceremony is at 10 o'clock. However, it's going to be raining in Springfield all day Saturday. So if there's ribbon cutting outside, I mean, that might throw a monkey wrench in the deal. But downtown Springfield.
Miss Dynamite, going back to those game marquees from earlier. Miss Dynamite, I know for a fact I want to do that game on my stream. I've seen footage of that game and it looks really cool. Same thing for Mustache Boy. I think Mustache Boy was another I think that was like another game. I was like,
it's a maze game. It's another maze game, yes.
Yeah.
I know Galloping Ghost does not have this, or this on the floor.
I feel like they could. They've already got. Let's see. They have Cosmic Avenger and Cosmic Alien in Universal cabs.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too surprised one of these days if Miss Dynamite will become a Monday mystery game.
Snapchat is another one. And Ladybug. I don't know if they're going to 2-in-1 any of those Universal cabs with these.
That's what. Well, it's because again, those Universal cabs are like very unique with art, so that's why. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, Miss Dynamite could potentially be Monday mystery game potential down the line. I don't know when because Doc's unpredictable, but I feel like it's gonna be like one of those days where like I'm just watching Monday mystery, tarp gets pulled out, and Doc's like, "This Dynamite," and I'm like, "Oh, I know that." It's gonna be like one of those days.
I predict it's gonna be another shmump
Yeah.
on Monday.
What's up, Norbert?
I predict it's gonna be another shmump on Monday.
Did shmup streak continues?
Yep.
Oh, Jose had to reset.
Yeah, he did. Welcome back, Jose.
But yeah, no, Miss Dynamite will definitely be. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Monday mystery game potential down the line because those Universal cabinets are amazing in look. Those are the coolest looking cabinets for Universal. So
yeah,
hopefully he'll get that.
All right, Jose, did you have anything more that you want to add to the conversation?
Besides Tetris?
I think his audio is so choppy.
I think his audio's
well, his video's choppy and his head's being cut off.
Yeah.
Let me throw this in this view. Nope, it's not any better. Damn. And he froze. And I think he's gone. He's gone.
Well, speaking of being gone, I'm gonna end up heading out as well. Because I'm probably going to go to bed. I am so tired. I was up since 4 a.m. this morning.
Oh, get some sleep, my dude.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, so yeah, thanks for having me on. I will catch you guys later. Brandon, are you streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, we have me and Luna are doing
more Uma?
He's back.
More Uma?
Surprisingly, we are taking a Uma Musume break because we forgot about a game that recently came out just this week, and we're gonna do it tomorrow. So we're doing a slight Uma break to do. I believe it's called. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it is called. Oh, here it is. It's called Truck-kun is supporting me from another world.
Should I be scared?
No, because this game is very silly. It's like, okay, it's based. Okay, how simple can I get? I'll tell you. You're a truck. You're bashing into things. It's like Goat Simulator.
And others, I should be scared.
Goat Simulator. It's not like I don't know, Demolition Derby.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's just literally you're literally a truck bashing into things.
All right.
I
might catch you then tomorrow if you do stream. But anyway,
I will.
I'm gonna go get some sleep. So I will catch y'all later. Take it easy, guys.
Be good, Norbert. Get some sleep, my dude. And speaking of which, I am also gonna head out because I said I was gonna be on for a few minutes, and it's already like 10 p.m. So
yeah, I know. We get long-winded, don't we?
Yeah, I need to actually get stuff ready for tomorrow while Luna is over here playing Fortnite with her friends right now. So I'm gonna take advantage of that time and try to get that set up. But it was good. Thank you for having me. As always,
right.
Being one of the locals of GGA. Yeah, we'll see how T20 and the anniversary come about. I don't know what to expect, but I know it ain't gonna be. Oh, for Jose.
Yeah, he's keep having to restart.
Restart.
Jose, there he is. I want you to say whatever you need to say, and then we'll just wish you good night because it's gonna be wrapping up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jose, can you hear us?
Is he muted?
No, I don't think he can hear us.
I think
his audio's. Turn the volume up.
I was gonna say his audio is kind of stuck. Maybe.
I give up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's.
I give up. I give up. Just call.
But anyway, as I was saying, thank you for having me on, Steven. Oh, my figure. I knocked one over.
Don't break your figures.
No,
You're great.
No, she's not fine. She lost an ear.
Doggone, I was tripping up. I did a cleanup after I moved all the stuff in my arcade room after unloading the car and just left it there. I was trying to get things straightened up, and it's like I was tripping over stuff, and it was like, it was not pretty.
Neo lost an ear. Yeah, she just lost an ear.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, well, those okay. No, I have it. It just came off. It's okay. I can glue it back on. I can glue it back on. I have super glue. This is why I have super glue.
Jeez, I'd be so pissed off.
It's okay. It's not
I was tripping over stuff, and I was like, I almost broke things that was given to me. It's like 60-Minute Gamer, which is one of the interviews I posted on my Facebook page. Gave me a little bit of, I guess, kind of a care package in a box. Had a coffee mug, pins, stickers, a couple of magnets, and a pin that says Spam, the brand Spam, and a pencil. So Andy was his name, and I was happy to get all that just gifted to me.
Yeah, this is an easy fix, but I'm gonna fix them anyway. Bye, everybody in the Crimeycade.
Yeah, be careful with your figures. Get them to a safe spot in your house.
Yeah, I know. Neo literally lost. She lost an ear. Yeah, here's the ear. There's the thing.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's okay. I can fix it.
All right, King. Have a good night.
You too, people.
I hope I didn't forget to ask you anything. Anyway. All right. Let's get through the rest of this for a second. This has been announced. No date on this though. So this is upcoming, but when don't know. But there's going to be a tournament on 5 different Atari games. So that is upcoming. Don't know when that's going to be. I had this rigged up, but because it's after 10 o'clock, it's like I'm not going to this time around. I was going to rant about the revelations because that affected everybody, the pandemic, and what happened in congressional hearings this week, because I wanted to chew out, I want to be one of many to chew out a certain individual for pleading the fifth 111 times when he supposedly had immunity from prosecution from anything that he wrote in his little diary. And his diary is damning because it kind of shows that, I guess I'm ranting a little bit. I would pick up the Fauci diaries. Yes, it's about 1,000 pages or several hundred pages. I'd go through it because, he says stuff to his diary that he wouldn't, that kind of contradicts his public image. There's also a scandal going on in the arcade one-up community, which I'm going to have to take some more. I wanted to touch upon it, but it's going to be too much to get into at this moment. And I might have to just create a standalone video for that. Yeah, you're damn right, Claudio. You're damn right on that one. But not just government officials, individuals have a lot to atone for because their behavior was absolutely disgraceful how they treated others because they were worried about themselves, but they just about all of them are not sitting in their basements masked up waiting the 14 years to flatten the curve. They're out, mask off, going about their daily lives as if nothing had happened and that you don't remember what they did. But anyway, chase for tokens. The order has not changed much at all. So, and I already showed this. Mackey is still moved up to 7th place. I moved up to 9th briefly. I got knocked down to 11, but a Mackey score claim of 1 Pearl score has moved me back to 10th. So, easy come, easy go. And I still have the odds. Somebody wants to put John Lemming in here. He hasn't been at the arcade enough. I think Lord BBH Matt Hall is out of the conversation now. Tibbetts, Hahn, very outside shot. So it may come down to Sean, Andrew, or Claudio. Yes, Andrew does not want to win the title 3rd time, but yeah, I don't think Duck wants to get it the 3rd time either. But, when you're the Ghost Rider and Professor Token Taker, you're always going to be in the mix and getting a readout every week. Upcoming of Arcade Wars, another game got chosen that Galvin Ghost doesn't have on the floor. And this is an alpha game. The game closes tomorrow. Like last month, nobody's participating in this. Just one of Arcade, and then Garcade just puts in a token score just so they get the points. And the June game was Key of Fires, and Galvin Ghost did have that, but I never made it out there. And yeah, you're right, Claudio. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Well, Sean Mackey is more than just shmups. He's got a puzzle game and a few platformers. So not a totally shoot 'em ups. He got a few other scores. So he can claim other types of games if he worked on it. But anyway, this game was not played. I don't know why this is still going, to be honest, because if there's not going to be participation. Upcoming conventions, Michigan Retro Game Expo on August 29th at the Delta Hotel Marriott in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Lindsay Lowers is going to be there. The Game Masters are going to be there. I'd like to go, but I'm going to be busy doing a festival show most likely. So probably not going to be me going up there. Cleveland Gaming Classic. And then another one I'd like to go to, but because of cats, I can't. Cleveland, Ohio, 11th through the 13th. Yes, you're right on that one. Thank you, TJ Pixel. When I do a gameplay stream, I need you to come in here, and then you can cash out those channel awards. I know I got the StreamYard thing running in the background, so I can hear the cash-ins. I don't know if the highlights. I don't think the highlights actually come out on the chat or the StreamYard. But anyway, well, it does in the if you're watching this on Twitch. But anyway, this is happening at the Huntington Convention Center in Cleveland, Ohio. My sister don't live in Cleveland anymore, so I couldn't spend the night over at her house. But I don't know. Maybe next year. Angel is 18 years old, but she's damn active. She wants to go out all the time. Pinball Expo. October 14th through the 17th. Hopefully I make it up there again this year. They're wanting me, Mephisto wants me to film his match in Southern Illinois on the 17th, although they got a camera crew. So I don't know. I may just talk with them to ask them to film his match, save me the trip, and so he gets his footage of his final matches. Okay, well, gamers are wanted. Working gaming, turn compare, create content, have no right. Gaming fanatic, let's talk. I'm going to create a Google form and put it out there. That is Cody Silva's idea. He has said that he got like over 100 people sign up for his podcast. Now, his podcast is more than just gaming. He's also in the music business as well as a kind of a hip hop artist. I'm going to write up a Google form and set that up and see if I can get some guests for my podcast when I start again. Yeah, you're damn right, DJ Pixel. Dang right. And you do want to follow the Facebook page at least, because I will be posting more interviews from the Missouri GameCon live stream. I got the next one rendered. The next one will be Nintendo Land. Late in the day, I started to have issues with the microphone where there was a short in the line, and then it started to cut out during some interviews. Thankfully, Nintendo Land, the only thing that I lost was the talk about her bowling skills. So most of that was saved. Yes, gamers, of course. Of course, Jay Missile. We want gamers for the podcast. Have conversations with them. So, yes, I'm going to create a Google form, put your information in there, what's your claim to fame, your 411 on what you do in the gaming scene, and we'll get things scheduled up. Certainly would be, yes, definitely. It's hard for me to go guest hunt because I can't remember people. I can't remember all the people I asked. I talked to people at game cons and then weeks slip by and it's like I can't ask several people to be on one particular week because I have to turn away whoever buzzes in first. Whoever buzzes in first, I have to turn somebody away or tell the others, I'm sorry, I got my next guest scheduled, which isn't great in my opinion. So I want to get that form set up and then get that form filled in and then kind of start scheduling weeks again. Might be a little easier or less difficult for me if I do it that way. We're going to give it a try, and I'll have the form and I'll still ask people to be on my podcast. Because I don't want to have another abyssal situation. Anyway, August 20th will be the next Crimeycade podcast. I may do live streams in the middle of that. Who knows? And I'd still like to go to this too, by the way. Although I'd probably go to Florida because there is one in Florida. August 20th will be the next when I return, but I will do gameplay streams in the meantime. And Saturday, I plan to do a live stream. I want to do a live stream for the grand opening of Vault 66 Pinball, which I'm backing up to this here. I want to live stream this, the ribbon cutting ceremony, and to do a walk around and say what all the games are in there. But that depends on if there's Wi-Fi. That depends if Wi-Fi is available to me on site, because I'd have to stream it through this. If not, I will just film the whole thing and not do it live, but just film the whole ceremony and then do my walk around and introduce the viewers of what all the games are at Vault 66 Pinball. And this is a Saturday, August 1st. They opened at 9, but the ribbon cutting will be at 10 o'clock. And I will be participating in the Dumb Records Pinball Tournament tomorrow night and try to win 2 in a row. Anyway, I believe that was it for tonight. Jeez. Yeah, the anniversary is going to happen. This is going to happen. So I am going to rate a channel. Try to look through my slides here. Here we go. Layway! Yes, I hope I have fun. I will do what I can. I will do what I can. Galvin Ghost is in Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois, not in Oregon. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't step foot in the state of Oregon if my life depended on it, because I think I'd be suicidal to step in that state, considering all the daggum rioting that is running around in the Portland. I would not go to Portland Retro Expo. I don't think it's a safe place to go at all right now, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Anyway, I'm going to rate the channel. Let me throw that. I gotta throw this sucker up. Come give me a break. Even with a bodyguard. Well, I'm 6 foot 220. What difference? I'm 6 foot 220. I would have Paul Tessie bodyguard me. At least he's a former professional wrestler. Hey, let's rate it out. I gotta do this. Here we go. Anyway, there we go. Run this daggum ending sequence. Well, that would count. Amateur wrestling. Yes, see you soon. Jay Missile. Oh my goodness. Well, that actually was not so bad. I will give her. I should have thought this right off the bat. There's a fundraiser going on. We're gonna raid Zelda Dungeon. They're doing the week-long fundraising marathon, playing every single Zelda game ever made as a fundraiser for charity. So, we're going to where Mossy supposedly is, if he found his way out of the outfield to go home and participate. So here we go, and looks like they're doing a deadgum battle royal right now. But kind of hang tight, and let's follow the raid. I'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.